Hello, design legends. My name is Font, and I hope you all are being super creative. You know, once a design student worked tirelessly in her poster design exam. She used bright colors, quirky slogans, and packed in every detail she thought the examiner would want. But when it was reviewed, nothing stood out. The headline looked the same as the body text. Images competed for attention, and the whole composition felt overwhelming. As a result, she did not score well in the exam. This is the cost of ignoring visual hierarchy, the guiding system that tells our eyes where to look first and where to look next. Visual hierarchy is the arrangement of elements so that the most important parts are seen first. Our eyes don't scan randomly. They follow patterns like the F pattern, Z pattern, or central focus. Designers can either control this flow or let chaos take over. Hierarchy is not about adding more decoration. It's about guiding attention. Check out the visual on the screen. What's the chronology of you reading it? It should be the green heading first, followed by black subheading under it. After that, you might have read the green text on the right side. At last, your eyes would shift to the small body text. Why? Let's check out the principles that influence hierarchy to understand this. The simplest way to establish hierarchy is through size and scale. Bigger elements naturally demand attention. Headlines are larger than body text for this reason. Apple event posters are a perfect example. One bold phrase dominates the layout, while supporting details are pushed down in scale. Product packaging works the same way. The brand name is always larger than the list of ingredients. You can see the same logic in everyday life. Highway signage makes the speed limit number far larger than the kilometer per hour unit so that drivers can recognize it instantly. Museum exhibitions also use scale. The artwork title is large and clear, while the curator's notes appear in smaller text. Even on Instagram, usernames appear bold and bigger than captions, establishing a hierarchy between the author and the content. And if you look at political campaign posters, the candidate's name is always massive compared to the slogans or supporting text. Size is what carries power. Size and scale also dominate in photography. Eyes always register the bigger subject first. Take a look at this infographic. You probably looked at the top block first to start reading information. But in this one, you might start from the bottom one. And in this one, you would start somewhere from the center, thanks to beautiful use of hierarchy using size and scale. Color and contrast are also powerful tools. Our eyes are drawn to difference. Light versus dark, bright versus muted. Netflix's skip intro button is designed to be noticed instantly because it contrasts with the background video. Websites do the same by highlighting call to action buttons in strong colors while keeping the background neutral. Historically, the Bauhaus movement used bold, red, black, and white combinations to make hierarchy unmissable. Even in grayscale, contrast matters. Dark text on a light background is a deliberate choice that guides the reader. Designers everywhere leverage contrast. Google Maps uses a vivid blue line to mark the active route, while all other roads are grayed out. Road safety signs rely on stark yellow, orange, or red for maximum visibility. Pharmaceutical packaging often highlights warnings or dosage instructions in red text against a white background, drawing the eye to critical details. In photography, subjects are often lit dramatically against darker backdrops to create focus through tonal contrast. Even minimalist book covers rely on contrast. Dark colored title against plain white background instantly signals hierarchy. This is also how smartphone apps practice accessible design in light and dark modes. A very light or dark background ensures ample contrast for text legibility on screen. Next, we have typography and weight. Hierarchy doesn't always need color or size. It can be built with typography alone. A media copy can be manipulated using capitalization, color, weight, or style. A headline in bold, a subhead in italic, and a body in regular weight already form a clear order. Look at newspapers. You can instantly tell which text is headline and which is detail, without even reading because typography weight is at play. Digital design does the same. On Google search results, dark gray source page titles, light gray website links, blue, bold search result titles, and light gray descriptions create a clear four-level hierarchy. This typography system is visible everywhere. Wikipedia structures content with bold article titles, smaller italicized references, and plain body text. On e-commerce sites, product names are bold, prices are given higher typographic weight, and discounts appear smaller in lighter text. Zooming on the price tag itself can show a three-level hierarchy among actual price, MRP, and inclusive of taxes. Film posters highlight the movie title in bold, wide lettering, while the crew credits are condensed in much lighter, smaller fonts. Subtitles often use a simple hierarchy too, the speaker's name in bold and dialogue in a lighter style. Academic papers follow a strict typographic ladder, headings in bold, subheadings in italics, and citations in lighter text, all reinforcing order without needing color. Lastly, position and alignment are equally critical. Our eyes tend to start at the top left in left to right reading cultures, or move towards the center if the design is minimal. The Google homepage is a masterclass. Everything points to one central input box, giving it highest order of hierarchy on the symmetrical, minimalistic page. Magazine covers follow another system: masthead at the top, main photo in the middle, supporting text aligned around it. Bad alignment, however, makes scanning difficult. Elements feel scattered instead of unified, and you get confused about where to look. Alignment is not decoration. It's a roadmap for the eye. You'll notice it in structured layouts everywhere. Newspaper front pages are built on vertical grids, with every story locked to columns. PowerPoint slides read cleaner when lists or bullets are left aligned rather than centered, because alignment aids scanning. Subway or metro maps often rotate or reposition names just so they can align horizontally and be easier to read. A well-designed resume uses consistent left alignment for job titles and dates, guiding the eye in a predictable flow. And, on Apple's product pages, alignment leads the viewer's eye downwards through a perfectly vertical scroll journey. You're never lost because position itself is guiding you. Hierarchy makes design readable. Without it, design is just noise. The moment you start noticing hierarchy, everyday life becomes a classroom. A poorly designed flyer suddenly teaches you what not to do. A sleek app interface shows you how clarity and contrast build trust. And in exams, like CEED and UCEED, hierarchy is often the hidden key to picking the right answer. It's what separates a cluttered layout from a design that communicates instantly. If you learned something new from this breakdown, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next one. Stay curious and keep designing.